Hello and welcome to this week's live Thursday Kriegspiel game. We are doing the Battle of Auerstedt on the map created by Sean Lambert. It was previously run as a grand game. I'm just reusing the map and pieces for a fun live game. So we are here with the head of the Prussian column, one of them anyway, the Prince of Orange leading First Division. Your column is just about to cross the Lisbach River, and you're passing or approaching the small towns of Papel and Togwitz. So far, no sign or contact of the enemy. You've been marching about 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours. What are your orders?
All right. The orders is to march straight east through the town of Davout and then continue to march straight east. That's it.
Okay. Do you want your cavalry to pull ahead to scout or to stay back with the infantry?
Uh, yes, the cavalry are to push ahead and scout, and I will stay at the head of the column.
Okay, got it. All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, gentlemen. The column, I guess the main corps and the reserve. Um, I forgot the name of your corps, but anyway, first corps I think it is.
It is
Uh,
first, yeah.
yeah, you've been marching for a few hours now. You've got First Division ahead of you guys. First and Third Division actually. Um, you're behind Third Division's wagons. Oh, that's weird. The Third Division. I got that messed up. Anyway, Uh, yep, they're approaching the town of Papel or Popple. Are you staying where you are in the column, or where do you want to go?
Um, what I think we should do is because we should take second division with us and go east, this river off to our east, and try to set up over there. We have this road to our south, kind of southeast. It's a crossing over the river, so getting up on that hill would be a good way to overwatch that, which is where one of the crossings, if they push us, will probably come from. Waldorf?
Yeah, I agree with that. And
Okay.
if we see a good hill along the way, I would like to go up to the top of it.
James, you need me to describe to you in very vague terms this hill I'm talking about based on the map I have.
Um,
We go east, there's a hill that basically the river runs right along, and there's like a road that runs just kind of southeast of that hill. That's the hill I'm talking about.
okay. So you want to turn off from the road and just kind of ride across the land east, heading for that hill, both of you.
Yeah, yeah, with second division.
Oh, with
Yep.
okay, cutting across,
Yeah,
Yep.
leaving the road, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
leaving the
leaving the
road.
road, still in column, but leaving the road,
All right.
heading for that next road.
Do you want
Mullendorf,
to
do you want to write? Go ahead.
pull ahead yourselves with you got horses? You don't have to stick with second, or are
Yeah,
you?
well,
Yeah,
I will.
once they're
I will.
moving out.
I'll pull ahead. Mullendorf, if you want to stay with second, can you send a dispatch to third and have them just march east since they're ahead of us? I thought they would be behind us, so have
Yeah,
them.
I
Yeah.
want to ride ahead too, and if we can find that hill to get up on top of.
Okay.
Yep.
Schmettau, were you visited already? J Rock?
Yes.
Okay. You were visited. Okay. Were you just heading down the road?
Yeah, I'm just following the road and the others.
Okie doke.
I got no clue what you're doing.
He wants to go across the road, following the Prince of Orange.
Yeah, I moved them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna delete the lines.
Sounds good.
Now, since Schmetto is in the town, how will the screenshot be changed, if any?
So Schmettow, if you kind of look at the terrain, there's a ridge here. So I would do like it's kind of a ridge there too, something like that for Schmettow, for
Okay.
example.
All right.
So these guys should be seeing each other up the front, the cavalry, and these guys should be seeing each other.
Okay.
But yeah, go ahead and start taking screenshots. So post the time. It's 11:20. Hopefully there's not too many.
Okay. And that is.
It's at 11:20. You said.
Yeah.
And let me get the other one. I'm assuming.
Posting 11:20 right now. Sorry.
Yep. Yeah, that screenshot for Schmettow looked good. Oh, what's Pritwitz doing? Oh, I see.
They're gonna bump pretty soon.
Yeah, good.
James, I hope you don't mind. I'd like to send you this screenshot for Kalkenruth. I want to make sure that this is okay.
Yeah, or you can post it in Umpire.
Oh, I sent it in the VC chat specifically.
Oh,
Yeah, my bad.
the VC chat. You're making me look in places I don't look. Oh, okay. He went north. Where was that? Where's that? Who is that just did that? Oh, I see.
Kalkenruth.
Yeah. Yep, that's a good screenshot. That's good.
All right, I will send that over.
Going back.
So French, you can, if anyone happened to write a dispatch, make sure to forward it. And Prussians don't forward your dispatches yet.
Forward it before updates.
Yeah, if they wrote it before you posted the time and screenshot, then yeah, go ahead and
Okay.
post it with
Okay.
the new person, the delivered.
Wait. I'm confused because they actually just Kalkenruth sent a dispatch with just a picture.
Oh, I got the fixed. Squire, are you with us now?
Yes, hi.
Hi. Oh yeah. Hey, do you want to be dispatch umpire?
Sure.
Okay. So French are just a 1 turn delay like normal. Prussians are 2 turns, no matter what.
Got it.
Okay.
Right.
Now we don't have to worry about it.
Okay, sounds good. That helps out. Right. I will see you guys in a bit.
So, should I still send the ones from this turn, or
No,
Squire? Do you?
let Squire catch up on it. He'll do it.
Okay.
If you got your screenshots, go ahead and get your next turn orders. So this time now, I mean, there's not too much to describe, but it's kind of like a role-playing game. So, describe what... Oh, they left. Never mind. All right. All right. Prince of Orange. So you head through the town. Some of the local villagers come out to see what all is going on. Some of them come out to cheer you on. As your cavalry race ahead, it doesn't take long for a courier to come back from your cuirassiers. They report seeing a dust column to the east, and they've spotted at least a division, marching on the same road, heading right for you, passing by the town of Hassenhausen.
All right. How far are they from my cavalry?
You're a half a mile
Okay.
away from your cavalry. Hold on.
So that's also
One
the
sec.
cavalry
One
are
second.
also
1 second,
like.
Dan. Hold on. What, Enrico?
Schmetto said that he wanted to be behind the Prince of Orange.
Okay, he is behind the Prince of Orange. Oh, like with him?
Yeah.
Behind? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh wait, let me actually go back and ask him if he wants to co-locate.
His
So I'll be
division's
right
right
back.
behind it, so he is. If he wants to co-locate, we'll do it next turn. Oh, he's gone. Okay.
Yes.
All right, your
Yes,
orders.
please collocate. Yes, please collocate me in the next turn.
Okay.
So the cavalry are also like about a mile from me,
They're half a mile away right now.
half a mile away from me.
Yep.
All right. So order is that the cavalry contingent they are to hold where they are and began to fight attempt with the artillery. The column of the first division they are to continue pushing eastward, and that will be it.
Pushing eastward. Do you want to start deploying upon arrival?
Yes, with a brigade into the wood to their left, right there, holding the forest.
Okay.
So Schmetto doesn't know about the enemy up front just yet.
No.
So that's pretty much all I needed. All right, thank you. I'll be back in a bit. See you guys.
Okay. All right, I got your orders. Thank you. All right, gentlemen, you turn off road, ride down the small ridge with Second Division trailing behind you. To the north, passing through the towns, you can see First and Third Divisions. And yeah, you're about to cross a small stream, and then I think there's the hill that you wanted to go to is to your east.
Yeah, we want to keep
Head
going
that
there.
way.
Okay, so you're just crossing and heading up the hill.
Going on a hike.
Big hike. All right. Was second following?
Today, does second have hussars in its order of battle?
Second
I can't
has
really.
cuirassiers.
Cuirassiers, okay. Never mind. Keep them as a group.
All right. Okay, thank you. You're staying together. Oh, yeah, you're staying together. I got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I sent a dispatch to Saxweimar. He's gonna love that because I'm about to tell him to reverse course.
James, can I have a recommendation for the middle here?
Yeah.
The French had seen cavalry there last turn, and they decided that they were going to keep marching at them and hope that they got scared and ran away. So their orders were just to continue down the road. At what point do you think they would, because they can make it all the way there in a turn of marching, how far do you think they'd make it before they decided that wasn't
Let's
great?
put them like a quarter mile. We can. don't.
Violaine wanted to know what his cavalry were armed with. Are they strictly melee fighters, or do they have
Yeah,
some ranged capacity?
I think they're all melee.
All right. Okay. So,
One at a time.
Kalkenruth wanted to.
James, will you say it again?
Just melee fighting.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Kalkenruth wants to move behind, turn around. So that's what he wants. I guess that's what
let's turn
he's gonna
around.
get.
Oh, Villan went north, huh?
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't just commit to it. But
For those, the two in the south, the Friant and the Advanced Guard, you can move them like 1.5, like 15 grids just to get them to something interesting.
Okay.
These guys.
Now they see how the sausage is made, James.
No.
Okay. So I'm assuming. Wait, no. Yeah.
And then these
Fine.
two should see each other. Pritwitz should have a really good view of these guys down in the valley. And they should see them on the hill too, probably.
I gave Pritwitz just short of them just because of the Prussian distance. I can change that. If you want.
Well, I let them know. Let them be aware of each other. If it's
I'll let them know that there's dust on the road.
Yeah, that way they can react to it. All right, 11:40.
All right, my turns are up. I'll go.
Right.
You're ahead of me, Miles.
Well, I haven't talked to the players yet.
11:40. You said correct.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, gentlemen.
Yep.
I put any limit on what the screenshot can see, like cut out some of the other forces and then just describe them, or can they see all of them?
So they can see everything out to like a mile, roughly.
Okay.
I can actually get these sent in on time. Oop. There we go. Right. There we go.
You guys are co-located now.
Mhm.
Let me do my update for Orange since it's the front. So Orange, your horse already was able to deploy and has begun firing at the French, forcing them to. They were advancing quickly down the road, but kind of forced them to stop and form into battle lines. Your cuirassiers deployed to the south of the road, guarding the artillery, and your light infantry moved into the woods in assault column. First Brigade is arriving, starting to deploy, and then your Second Brigade's still arriving from the rear, followed by Schmittau's whole division. So far, you haven't seen any French guns deploying or anything, just light infantry, really, plus the column behind them.
I have a hard time to tell if there's any river going down south. The area in the light blue, is that they indicated that it is a lower ground, or what is it? Because according to the map you sent on the info channel, there's supposed to be a river going down south from my position.
Yeah, that river
Is there any river?
It's 2.5 miles away. It's pretty far. You're in a small valley between two ridges.
All right. So Yeah. You my order now. Or,
Yep.
can
Orders.
you give us a second?
What are your orders, Dan?
All right. So right, the horse artillery, they are to continue to open fire down the road, and the rest of the division, they are to continue to deploy it into a battle line, and
Where do you want
that
them?
will be my order.
Where do you want them to deploy?
So the first brigade, they are to from battle line to the southern of the horse artillery. The light brigade, they are to hold behind the horse artillery as some sort of reserve. The cuirassier, I would want him to going a little south and kind of how should I say this wing so that they are around the right flank of the first brigade.
Okay.
You get on that?
Yeah, I got that.
All right, thank you.
Schmetal, what are your orders?
I will remain on the road and see how things progress.
Do you want to deploy at all, or just
Nope.
stay in column?
Stay in column.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna go get my other orders. All right, gentlemen, you have crossed the small stream, very small stream, and ridden up the gentle slope almost to the top of the hill, not quite. To your north, you can see battle lines forming as 1st Division has deployed their horse artillery and has begun firing on the French approaching from the northeast, taking them under fire. So far, that's the only sounds of fighting that you've heard at all in any direction.
I think I'm gonna stay here, and then the second corps already knows, or second division already knows to head to where I'm at. Do you want to ride up by 1st and 3rd and make sure that's organized?
So is Second Division taking the road to this location, James, or did they understand their orders to be moved cross country to this hill?
Yeah, they're gonna cut cross country. They're just using the road to
Okay,
cross the
okay.
stream because it's faster.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I just wanted to
so-
make sure that they were heading here first. In that case, yeah, I would like to ride to the headquarters of First Division.
Okay.
I'll yeah, and then I'm gonna stay here and wait for second division. I'll pass along anything I hear from Pritwitz, if he is to your north, and then assume he is, and if you need him to come in from the north, just send him a dispatch on my authority to go have him come down.
Roger, roger.
Roger.
Where'd my dice go? French don't have any already undeployed, right? Yet. Let the... Who has Morand?
I have them.
Okay. Yeah, let them know the French light are, taking artillery fire. Slowly taking casualties from that. The 2 guns.
Okay.
Okay. So, with Calk and Ruth having to turn around like this, I was wondering, are they disordered at all?
No, it should just take them a long time to turn around that much.
Okay, yeah. Calk and Ruth also wants to ride ahead independently and attempt to reach over towards the Duke of Brunswick. Is that Mullendorf?
Brunswick's over here, but
Brunswick?
Yeah, he's up on the hill.
Okay, yeah. That would be ideal. Would it just be a straight path, or?
If he wanted to ride ahead, I'd just, for now, just like put him this far. He can come up on the rear end of the third corps or third division.
Okay. All right, sounds good. Oh, thank you for getting them set up.
No worries. All right.
We're deploying for battle up here in the north, James.
Okay, they're deploying for battle. Do you need help?
I'm sure I will.
Does the site for these people in the center, do they change at all?
I'm kind of zooming in for them just because, I mean, they're between the ridge. That's probably all you need for now.
Yep.
So I did a pretty zoomed in shot for first division. That way you could actually see what was going on. Plus they're between the ridge, so there's not much to see anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 12 o'clock, noon. Let's see, Mollendorf is joining.
Just fine. 12 o'clock, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see if I can make these things spawn. Now you deploy them.
So what are you trying to? You spawned it.
You wanted his guns out. Oh, unlimbered. There you go. Look at that.
There you go.
Very fancy pieces.
Now, unless they were right there to start with, I wouldn't have them fire quite yet, but they can be.
Okay, I'm scanning. I won't have anybody fire. Yeah. They're all just staring at one another.
Oh, I forgot to unlimber these guns. Unlimber. There you go.
That's probably the best. Oh. Wait, never mind. I thought I messed up the screenshots and gave somebody the wrong screenshot. Okay.
It will happen.
I do it all.
Yep.
It's for the best of us.
Okay. There we go.
I think we're good.
Right. And
Okay. Field Marshal Mollendorf has arrived from the south, riding gallantly upon his steed with staff trailing behind. He finds Generals Schmettau and Orange conversing with each other casually as a battle unfolds. So your two guns continue to fire on the French, which are just standing and taking it with some casualties. The cuirassiers have moved further southeast to make room for 1st Brigade to move up, deploying the battle line and form up south of the gun. 2nd Brigade is deployed kind of in reserve behind all of that. And Schmettau's division remains on the road behind, awaiting orders. So far, you can see the French light infantry screening their deployment, and you can see 3 batteries deploying to the south of Hassenhausen, along with what appears to be maybe, I guess, a division's worth of French infantry. Several thousand soldiers deploying in the battle line west of Hassenhausen.
Can the wagons be ridden? Can the wagons go off road, or do they have to stay on road?
They can go off road to an extent. It's hard, but they can. All right, I'll take order. Well, Mollendorf, do you want to give any orders before I take orders?
I'm going to remain here for the next turn.
Okay, but nothing to your subordinates yet?
No, I think they're pretty clear on their orders. We already briefed.
Okay. Okay, Schmetal, I'll take your orders. Or, sorry, Orange, I'll take your orders.
All right. The brigade, the light brigade, in the woods right there, they make up of 6 battalions. Or is that companies you present there?
I don't know. There's 6 groups.
All right.
They're good.
So, yeah.
If they form up to the line, they're fine.
What
So
are the numbers?
I want that. I want that light brigade. They are to sort of fanning out a little bit to cover more of the woods. So I want like 3 blocks to form into line to extend the hold into in the woods, and that's it. Continue to hold position and continue to find the artillery attempt.
Okay, got it. Schmetal?
I will advance my artillery next to Orange's artillery, and they're to join in the picking up the targets, whatever they deem fit. My cavalry will deploy north of the woods, and my infantry will begin forming lines to the rear of Orange's troops, while my lights advance to the inside of the woods, covering the northern part.
Right. Just so, are you talking to the left of Light Brigade?
Yeah, they wouldn't quite get that far, but yeah. Just put them here for now.
Well, I'm just giving you the intent of where I want them going, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Let's see what's going on.
Got it. Thank
Right.
you. Alright, Field Marshal Duke of Brunswick. 2nd Division's approaching.
Is this the 1200 term?
Yeah, did I give you
All right, I'm missing my screen. No.
You know what? It makes it hard to do things when you can't see anything.
I'm just reading mail.
Yeah, and this one's rather important too. So,
Don't say that. That's concerning.
Well, there's French cavalry on the road just to your west.
They're not supposed to be there.
You might not.
Send them a strongly worded letter to go away.
They are. Yeah, so 2nd Division's almost reached you, but you can see a French cavalry division, I guess, just exactly due west of you, not far away, heading that way. To your north, you can see your main corps still deploying with guns firing. French are deploying as well. Their guns haven't started firing yet, I don't think.
All right.
What are your orders?
What an interesting situation. I'm gonna have my wait for 2nd Division to come up, and then they will form up. Oh, I hate giving these sort of orders. Okay, yeah, they'll form up facing the French, like where this road is, and to my northeast. They'll form up along that road. I will stay very close to the massive infantry, so I do not get swept up by the horses. And they will deploy.
Keep in mind, you got cuirassiers in the 2nd Division. They'd be a good screen.
Oh, do I? Yeah. Hang on. I swear, I need like 7 tabs open so I can look at all the things at once. 2nd Division. Yeah, okay. I do. So 1st, 2nd, and the Light Brigade are going to form up with the horse artillery facing northeast towards the French. The cuirassiers will form a screen for this French cavalry. Do I see anything distinguishing about this French cavalry that I see, like heavy cav, light cav, anything like that?
Like light cav.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I will do that then.
Okay.
And I'll stick close with 1st, 2nd, and the Light Brigade as they move up to form up as well.
All right, got it. Thank Yeah, we need smoke. Everything's better with smoke.
I may need some assistance deploying the pieces because when I was trying to do it, it was glitching out.
Oh, okay. I noticed some
The
pieces were pushing others into the ground.
Yeah, the cavalry pounced on these wagons here.
Cavalry. Sorry, where are you looking at? Oh, yeah,
Over
yeah.
here.
They caught second divisions.
Oop.
Yep.
Let's show them then. Show them capturing them. So consider those wagons captured.
Sounds good.
Alright. And then we got 3 batteries firing on. Or do they have a particular target?
Just firing.
Okay, well, we'll spread it around then. That's 2 for 2 and
Mm-hmm.
1 for these guys. Okay. Miles, you got combat in the north if there is any?
Yeah, I've got some shooting from guns.
Okay. Are you rolling for that? Or?
I don't know how to do that.
It's just, have you done combat with my D6 rules?
I've had it done on me, but I've never actually done it.
Okay,
I don't know all the modifiers.
Well, so let's see, they're just short of half a mile. So there's no range penalty. These guys are shooting uphill, so I'd give them a 1. So -2 for the ones at the bottom. There's 3 of them. So 5 becomes a 4, 3 becomes a 2. So that's just 1 disruption. I'd give it to these guys in the middle.
All right.
So that 8 becomes a 7. And then for shooting, the one shooting downhill, let's see, that's 4 just for the arty bin. So we'll give it to this unit. Oops. That 12 becomes 11. All right.
And how do the players know their stat? They didn't go down. Oh. There we go. Oh, it's not going down.
It did for me.
Oh.
I see an 11 there. So the players don't know. You kind of just got to describe that they're taking artillery fire and some casualties.
All right. Yeah, I don't see it go down.
Oh, well, okay. Maybe, Squire, you can do combat in the north or help Miles do combat in the north since you're here now.
Sure. Could you promote me?
I just did.
All right. So
There you
this is a little confusing because the guy playing Kalkenruth wants to have defensive positions in Papel and Cogbits.
Okay.
But it's a little awkward, so I think this is probably the best interpretation of what he's wanting. Is that correct?
I mean, yeah, looks good to me. I don't know what he wants, but okay.
That's what he said, so.
Okay.
All right.
Good to start sending screenshots.
20.
All right. So I'm assuming not much really changes in terms of their view.
Yeah, shouldn't be.
Am I able to send Kalkenruth and Schmettow the same screenshot if I want to?
Schmettow? No, they should have very different ones. But you can.
Because Kalkenruth is actually is co-located with.
Oh, well then yes, you can. Sorry, I didn't realize
All
they
right.
were together.
You're good with that. I should have specified that. Okay. nothing is obstructing their view. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna go get order.
This is 1220, correct?
Yep. All right, gentlemen.
Oh.
So, 3rd Division's horse artillery has moved up to the front, is deploying but hasn't started firing yet. Meanwhile, 3 French batteries have deployed and begun firing back at you. They're striking the cuirassiers, 1st Brigade, and some of your horse artillery bombarding your position. Meanwhile, you can see the French continue to deploy, including with more artillery even further south. Up on the hill to your south, you see 2nd Division kind of moving around in formations, and then more troubling to your southwest, it looks like French cavalry are operating and may have captured 2nd Division's wagons.
Do you want to get Cockenruth in here?
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
He's here.
There we go.
So Orange, your light brigade is fanned out, taking up more of a position in the woods. Schmettau's cuirassiers have moved to the north of the woods as ordered. The light brigade are moving up, and his 2 brigades have deployed in reserve, kind of in the center.
All right. How much damage has the cuirassier taken?
I mean, a few men and horses have been struck. It's
all right.
Not devastating yet.
Sorry. I sent a message in Umpire. I was like, want to ask you that question, James.
Okay, I'll look at it. Cackle Ruth, are they in a screenshot?
No, they're since Cockenruth is all the way
Cackle
back.
Ruth, I brought you a little later on, but there are French cavalry operating south of Tagwitz, less than a mile from your reserve corps.
You just see like a dust cloud in the distance.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, I'll take orders from Orange.
Can you let our wing commander Morendorf give us some order first before that?
Do you have any orders to give, Mollendorf?
Yeah, could you both of you pull back your cuirassiers into more of a reserve position behind our lines to potentially respond to the cavalry threat to our rear, and also keep them out of artillery fire? And then otherwise, plans unchanged. Deploy to prepare for an attack on the enemy center.
You want our cuirassier to go and check their cavalry? Is that clear?
No, just guard our rear.
Go to our rear. All right. The audio is pretty bad right now. I cannot make out much of it. All right. So the first order, the cuirassier, they are to move back into the rear of the corps, and they are to mirror enemy cavalry, but maintain contact. Maintain contact with the main body of the infantry. The 2nd Brigade of mine, they are to extend the battle line southward over the road. They are to extend the battle line southward and arrive on the 1st Brigade flank.
So basically moving at the right oblique?
Sorry, what?
Basically moving now on the right oblique to form up to the left of the 1st Brigade.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Any other orders, Orange?
That's basically it. And yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll let Enrico get the rest.
All right. So Schmidt.
All right, Duke of Brunswick. So the cuirassiers moved back to the rear to protect the division. The light brigade took it upon themselves to form square just in case. So they did. It looks like the cavalry captured the wagons of Second Division, which hadn't quite left the road yet. And First and Second Brigades are formed up in marching column, or I guess assault column, facing northeast. To the northeast, you can see the French have begun, have quite a significant battery that they've begun to deploy.
Okay. I'm gonna have first and the Cressiers come back. Actually, I want the Cressiers to go like straight east, and to the southeast of that French Grand Battery, there's that T intersection.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to head there, and then I want the I want the rest of Second Division to form up with the horse artillery on this road facing northeast.
Form up on the road, like right on the road, or
On the western side of it, so it should be the units, the road, and then the other side of the road is all the French.
okay. And do you want the brigades to deploy in a line?
Yes, all but the light brigade, which will actually stay behind the other two brigades and be ready to form square in case the cavalry decide to come snooping.
All right. Got it. Thank you.
Off because bad things happen in our campaign.
It's true.
You helping with combat in the middle, Red Star?
Yeah, I was. The artillery are still just at a -1 at 3.8.
Yeah. Yep. Just the -1.
All right.
There. Squire, you got combat in the north? Yeah, you do.
One hit.
Miles, did you roll the 3 batteries in the? Oh, those are the 3 batteries in the.
Yeah,
south?
I just did them down here, so we got one hit. I'm gonna put it on the. I'll put it on the Zephyr Brigade because it's in the middle battery. They're the closest one.
Do we have particular targeting orders from either side?
Nope. So I just go closest target.
The artillery here in the southwest of the middle wanted to focus, so that first brigade took 3 hits.
Okay. That's quite a bit.
Yeah, they rolled a 6 and a 5. So.
All right. I'll let them know. What's the reserve doing?
Wouldn't hit those guys in the back. I'd hit the 21st.
I'm gonna show these wagons burning. That's kind of fun.
Did I move them slowly enough to compensate for burning the wagons?
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay. And then Friant wants to deploy in assault columns, or not, he said not line, but
Oh.
massed columns up on the.
Hey, so. No, I think it's fine. It's fine.
Like just on the ridge, like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wants to
With
deploy
the
there.
artillery deploying as well.
Yes. This is not where I expected these two to meet.
Wait. What? Yeah. Okay. Right. I just gotta.
Are these cuirassiers hiding behind the hill?
Oh shoot.
Are these cuirassiers hiding behind the hill? It's a very
There's
a slight ridge.
Oh yeah, I guess they are. I would they see it? I don't mind.
They've marched from over here. I guess
I don't
either
mind
way they knew they
showing
marched
them. I
back.
would show them. Yeah,
Okay.
I'd show them. Let them
Cool.
react to
Alright.
that if they can.
All right.
So we're now at 12.
Oh, what? I might have just. Oh, never mind. It fell through the board for some reason.
Yeah, sometimes look under the board.
So here, Friant should see Saxe Weimar's column, but Weimar shouldn't see the French because of the screenshot different, right?
I would show them, like at least the very
Okay.
edge of
Yeah.
them.
Okay.
That is interesting. So we got a French division here with cavalry to the north, and then the advanced guard Prussian division
Oh,
in the valley.
so they moved. So they actually lit the wagons on fire.
Yep.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool.
All right, 1240.
Right.
Desert Fox in this game?
I guess so.
The
All right.
alliance.
It's a pretty daring raid.
The beacons of Lisbach are lit.
Right. Oh.
We're ready to publish 1240s?
We are ready.
Excellent.
I messed that up. Just I'll deal with it later.
All right, gentlemen.
Where that little road section is.
So the French guns are firing with deadly accuracy, and yeah, First Division's First Brigade is starting to take a lot of casualties as they're getting pounded on. Your own artillery are doing a fairly decent job firing back, but First Brigade may not last, and it probably won't last another hour under such a barrage. Just to let you know. Meanwhile, the cavalry, the French cavalry that were to the southwest, have retreated back down the road heading south. They're lost from sight. You can see on the hill, up on the ridge south of you, 2nd Division is deploying under command of Brunswick, and they're under fire from the French battery as well. So far, no infantry combat at all to speak of. 1st Division's cuirassiers have moved back to the rear to cover the rear, as ordered. And that's it.
All right. Mollendorf, yeah, so you want me to advance only the lights in conjunction with the cavalry feint charge, or you want me to advance the whole division now?
Yeah, advance the light infantry while the J-Rock's lights and cavalry menace their northern flank. And then next turn we'll launch our main attack.
All right. So the first order, the artillery, they are to cover the the light brigade. They are to march eastward and is to make contact with the 61st line of the French. The battery, the artillery, is to cover their advance with their firepower. And yeah, that's it.
Okay, got it. Mullendorf, you staying here? I'll take that as a yes. All right.
Yes.
Rico's got the rest. Thank you, guys.
All right.
All right, Brunswick. So what the heck is that? Where'd that come from? The cavalry that were west of you have returned back down south down the road. They're kind of out of sight from other side of the hill from where you're at now, but you saw them move south again. The division, second division, has deployed as ordered on using the road as a guide. The guns are preparing to fire. But meanwhile, you've been taking heavy fire from the French battery ahead of you, half a mile away, as you've deployed and advanced. And they're targeting specifically the 1st Brigade. The 1st Brigade's taken a fair amount of casualties. The cuirassiers are moving up the road, got onto the road, moving up it onto the French flank. Should attack by this turn.
Okay. Order 1st Brigade to lay down. I'm going to have the Light Brigade deploy along the road, and I'm going to have 2nd Brigade start advancing. Can't really.
Where's Light Brigade deploying?
They're going to deploy to the south of 1st Brigade.
Okay. And 2nd Brigade's advancing?
No, disregard that one.
Got it.
And then the cuirassiers will keep going towards the that T intersection. Any word, like with the baggage? Do I see smoke? Did the baggage end up getting taken with the
2nd Division baggage is pretty much ransacked and destroyed, so you're limited on ammo. The cuirassiers, are they to attack or just sit at the junction?
They're to charge once they're south of like the guns. I want them to charge the guns. Actually, where they are now, they could go and try to charge the guns. And I'm going to change everything I just said. I'm sorry, James. The Cav is going to charge the guns, and while they're charging the guns, 1st and 2nd Brigade are going to advance.
Okay. You got it.
Light Brigade, and the Light Brigade will deploy behind 1st and 2nd, and they will, or behind 1st, actually, and they will advance behind 1st towards the guns.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
What happened? Combat time.
All right. Those artillery had turned.
Yeah, I rolled for them firing as they approached.
Okay.
This light infantry would rush to their aid, I imagine, or form square.
Yeah, they're there to defend them. So.
Okay, will you move your hand? There, form square. We'll do that. I wonder if they can they do. Ooh. We'll do that.
Have you rolled any of the other artillery fire over here?
You can roll that if you like.
Okay.
You know what? I think That's probably about right. You, Gabby, you got combat in the south, fine. No, Gabby's not here. Come on. You got a fight on a narrow ridge top. That's quite crazy.
Battle of the tightrope.
Yeah. Interesting. You got the north all covered?
Yeah, north's all done.
Okay, middle's done. It's missing. Let me see if I can get. I'll be back in a sec.
I can ride through a town,
Going
surely
off to get
and
the
through a
next
forest
orders.
and
Thank
things.
you.
No. So yeah, that's the orders. The right of the town will basically stay where they are. Forget about the right of the town. They don't move. Just focus on the left side. Oh, who's that?
Made it away to Rehausen. The enemy seemed to let you have it. Nobody gave chase, and they're all still deployed on that hill. You can see from here, Friant's division is deploying on the ridge.
Okay.
Squire, are you up for having one person to work with?
Sure.
Okay. I think I'll give you, when Gabby gets here, I'll give you Violan's cavalry. That way, I think his 3 people are slowing him down a lot.
Oh, by the way, the Crussiers for Schmettau wanted to feign a charge.
Okay. Does that mean like barely coming into range, but not?
Just to force the 61st specifically into square.
The 61st into square, okay. Well, I guess we can oblige.
Do you want to have them fire or no?
Yeah, let's let them fire since that's the price they pay for. Just give them.
I really like these new units.
Oh, yeah, I do like them a lot.
Ooh.
4, so that'll be at 1 hit.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna.
Did they get hit by this line as well as they run across?
Well, if they came at an angle, because the range is like 1 grid, maybe. You know what?
Sure. They pretty much started like at about like right here.
We'll show them firing. It'd be pretty far range, but.
All right.
Looks like they rolled a 1.
All
right. Well, we're still waiting on the south, but you could do screenshots.
I'm back. Sorry.
There you go. Hey, Gabby, I'm going to give Violan to Squire to help you, because I think your 3 are taking forever. But
sorry, Friant is a little long-winded.
Yeah, no worries. Do you need any help with combat
one of those
in the south? Or?
They have not joined yet, but they're about to, and I think I got it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Violan can, or Squire will take Violan going forward. Okay. It is now 1300.
Okay. And still same thing with the screenshots. It is kind of convenient having that both of my players in the same area.
Speed things up. So many hands.
1300.
Yep. Oh, did we roll artillery fire in the south? Did you roll for these guys?
Wisdom.
I forgot to roll for them. I'll do that real fast. So I'd be pounding them as they're coming in. Oh, wow. I rolled terribly. They, like, overshot them. All right, never mind. All right. Sorry, did I cut you off, Enrico?
Oh no, you're fine. Dan was just asking about the cuirassiers down Buren cuirassiers.
Yep, so you can see the light brigades to the north advancing across the fields bravely with the guns supporting. The cuirassiers of 2nd Division cut forward, forcing the enemy into square but taking casualties as they make their feint. To the southeast, you can see 2nd Division advancing as well on the enemy battery, and you can barely make out seeing some of your own cuirassiers attacking the battery, taking out and capturing some of the guns. Meanwhile, the reserve corps has moved up, and not much else to report on, I don't think.
Oh, just one thing I would like to address: the horse artillery for Schmettau. They want to fire on the 61st line that are now in square.
Okay, the light brigade may block that, but okay.
So,
all right, I'll take Orange's orders.
All right. So you don't have any further order, Famous von Mollendorf?
Yeah, my single order is for you to attack at their center.
All right. All right. Orders. The 1st and the 2nd Brigade, they are now to charge the enemy right in front of them. And I will personally lead the charge. I will be with the 1st Brigade. And in any scenario that any of the brigade break, I will immediately lead their retreat toward that will be toward southwest, so that they will stay clear of the road and does not hinder the momentum of the rest of the corps. The 1st Light Brigade of mine, they are to continue to attack, continue to advance forward. The the cuirassier of mine, which is currently holding at the rear of the corps, they are to come up with the assault of with the 1st and the 2nd Brigade, and they are to stay behind the 2 brigades and ready to exploit any weakness that they detect.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
You get on that?
Yep. Enrico will take the rest of the orders. All right, Field Marshal Brunswick. Generally good news, I would say. So the attack has gone in. You can see some of the enemy guns are overrun, and the enemy. There's an enemy light brigade that's formed up to protect the guns, firing on your cuirassiers, but your cuirassiers are still wreaking havoc among the French lines. Meanwhile, your 1st and 2nd Brigade of 2nd Division advance under artillery fire. A little bit of troubling news, though. You once again see the French cavalry riding up the road just to the south of you, less than half a mile away. Yep.
Okay. The light brigade is to move back and be prepared to defend against cavalry charge by the artillery and myself, because I'm greedy like that. The 1st and 2nd Brigade are to push home their attack on the artillery, charging with bayonet through the guns into that square behind it, if possible.
Okay.
Who needs supply wagons when you don't need to fire bullets? Yeah, that's... Ooh, and you know what? The horse artillery, we're going to shoot at the horses. That's why it's called horse artillery, right?
I don't think so, but yes. All right.
And that concludes my thing.
Thank you. You're a lot faster this time, Gabby.
Had to learning to cut off the players at a certain point.
Yeah, sometimes
My
you
weak
just,
spot.
just gotta...
It's hard for me to keep track of who's with who in this system.
Yeah, yep, it is. But in the end, it doesn't
Do you
matter.
know which of the divisions is the cavalry with Weimar?
I do not.
Okay.
You can go back and look at the original OOB in their info channel. But, I mean, in the end, it doesn't matter too much. But...
Yeah.
Alright, so we got artillery fire. Devastating artillery fire for incoming infantry. That's going to be... Is it enough to break them before they come?
I'm sorry, what are our
The
distances?
columns crash into one another.
Sorry, what was that question?
What are our distances here?
The distances for fighting?
Yeah, and for movement. Are we on?
Yeah, so 10 grids down the road. It's 1 mile.
All right, I'm just getting back. I'm not sure what combat's been rolled here. The lights wanted to see if they could charge the cavalry, or whether most effectively engage them.
Yeah, I will. I'm working towards that. Yeah, and they're charging.
And then, so everyone has decided to lead somebody personally. So they're leading the cannons personally, and Morand is leading the infantry personally in an assault. He also ordered the 61st line back into battle line. Do you think that would have happened before the enemy got in musket range, or do you think they'll still have the negative effects of being in?
Where's the 61st line?
There, right here.
That's a pretty quick maneuver. I think they would.
We have a cavalry charge.
What are these guys doing? Wait, what the heck just happened? No. Hold on. You can't maneuver like that in the face of the enemy. I'm putting a kibosh on that. So I haven't done... If you want to do the combat north of that black line...
All right.
That's as far as I've gotten.
If you give a chance, come up to the north and give me a hand with the combat.
Sure.
You got a lot to do.
What's going on in the north?
Well, I've done the artillery fire, so that's done. I still know how to do we got two sets of columns crashing into one another.
Okay. It's going to be 2d6 for both. Any special units here, or just line on both sides?
I think it's a line on both sides.
Okay. Sorry if I cut anybody off. My situation with Schmetto is a little interesting. So the Light Brigade under Schmetto, they want to maneuver around and give room for 1st and 2nd Brigade to charge. Meanwhile, they're providing flanking fire on the 51st line.
Yeah, I negated that because they can't really maneuver in the face of the enemy like that after they've already been ordered to advance. So, like, these guys could come around maybe and hit the flank, but I
Not
think it's
working, is it?
So they're kind of okay. So these guys just get stuck, and the rest of the 3rd Division is just like sitting there, like, well, what the hell do we do? Yeah. Okay.
Is this cavalry attacking down here?
Yes.
Okay.
Into the artillery. One was set to go at the infantry, and one is set to go at the artillery.
Mm-hmm.
These are stressors.
Go. Okay. Okay. Right. I will certainly talk with them. So this is 1320.
Yeah.
Oh, also the horse artillery from 1st and 2nd Division under Cockworth. Do I have them fire if they just unnumbered?
No.
Okay, so not yet. And Schmetto's guns, they're still trying to attack the 61st or any other.
They're kind of. They don't really
yeah,
have
they
room
are
to shoot anymore, so I would take it away.
Yeah.
There's not a clear line of sight anymore.
Just yet.
All right, 1320.
Okay. 1320.
You've done all the combat south of this line here, or?
Yep.
Okay.
So
those
they're
are
all in. Prussians are about to get repulsed, but yeah, big melee fight. The guns are all overrun. A lot of artillery crews killed. So that's achieved at least, but Prussians are about to be forced back, and this brigade's already been forced back, and the cuirassiers have fallen back as well.
Perfect.
Thank you, Squire.
You got it.
Did any of the commanders get injured?
No, I didn't roll for it because I didn't want them to die yet. If they stay in the
front,
I'll.
Fair enough.
Might be a bit much what I gave out. I'm gonna actually send it through here. I want to make sure, is this a bit much or is this perfectly fine?
Where
both Cockworth umpires, not the VC jet this time.
Okay.
Is that a bit much or?
No, that's not too much.
Okay, perfect. Let's take. And 1320, you said, correct?
Yep.
Right, 1320.
Right, good to go get reports.
Right, and I should be back.
Enrico, will you, since Orange is separate now, will you take Bullendorf's orders going forward?
Sure thing.
All right, thank you. All right, Prince Orange. You advance with your 1st Brigade. You and your men bravely crossing the fields, heading east as you are under artillery fire. You're not sure. The men of 1st Brigade seem to be wavering as they're taking punishing fire from the guns that seem to be concentrating on them. To the northeast, you can see the light infantry engaging with the French line at the edge of Hassenhausen. That fight seems to be going well. To the southeast, you can see 2nd Division's attack has gone in. They're in and amongst the French guns and seem to have silenced them. Not the ones next to you, but the other ones. And that attack seems to be going fairly well. To the south, you can see 2nd Division is under attack from French cavalry. And I think that's it. Your cuirassiers have returned to you, following behind your infantry in the rear. What are your orders?
I see there's a brigade to my south that is engaged. Is that are they facing against like skirmishers or something there?
Say that again.
There's one brigade to my south. The light brigade of the 2nd Division.
Oh yeah.
Are they engaged against skirmishers? What's that?
They're French cavalry.
Oh, that's a tough position right there, and I'm about to die in any minutes now. With the order, the 1st and the 2nd is to continue to push forward. I want them to silence their guns as fast as they can.
Do you want a bayonet charge or firing at range?
No, bayonet charge, full on speed, head down, dive head first into that. And I myself will lead the cavalry, the cuirassier right there, and I will get onto the road, lead the cavalry charge onto the road and into the artillery that is to the left flank of the 61st line of the French. There's that one exposed artillery there. I will lead the cuirassier charge myself into that, and then after I get the guns, I will turn left and hit the 61st. If I'm still alive after that charge, and that will be it.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, thank you.
All right, Duke Brunswick, you are in a hairy situation. So the attack has gone in of 2nd Division. You can see that your cuirassiers have withdrawn, pulled back. Meanwhile, it's a good thing you deployed the guns and light infantry because the French cavalry have immediately charged your lines. They've overrun your guns and are in the midst of your light infantry battling for life and death. You've got the Baron Cuirassiers under 1st Division hanging out to your northwest. Those must be reserve. I don't know. If I were you, I would call upon their help.
I was going to. I was planning on it.
I don't know what they're doing there, but they're nice and
well, they're about to get utilized. Yeah.
To the north, you can see 1st Division's is basically advancing wholesale, heading directly east against the French lines, and lots of sounds of fighting to your northeast.
Yeah. So I'm going to requisition that Cuirassier unit, and they're going to go and charge into the roaring melee with the light infantry. I personally am going to ride up by the Tower of Power with 1st Division, the reserve, and all of them. I will be riding up there. The 2nd Division is just to continue their attack. I doubt I can get any messages to the Cuirassiers that disengaged, but if I can, it would be to go and engage the French cavalry by itself.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Thank
you. What's the hit?
3 and 4. One's modified.
Wow.
Deal 1 disruption. 5 and 6 deal 2.
Got it. That's 3 on that, and that's 2. I think I got it now.
Fantastic.
Sax Weimar is going to be disappointed. Friant is denying him his battle.
Oh no, is he retreating?
Yep.
Oh, well. It's
All right.
Smart on Friant.
With a sacrificial rear guard.
Violanus is leading from the front, by the way.
Okay. So the battery over by Hassenhausen, they want to basically create a nice shot of canister at the French center, but I don't know. And they said to move any infantry that are in the way out of the way.
Yeah, there's not really a French center there right now. They moved their infantry out down south, and then have just reformed and assaulted west. So they're right in the middle of the Prussian line.
Okay, so they just wanted to. I'm not too certain. Also, I just want to make sure that the flank up here, to the north of Hassenhausen, is that legal? Because they were in assault column behind the light brigade.
Yeah, that's fine.
Speaking of which, I don't know what happened to the light brigade's piece.
Look under the table if you can.
Let's see where we go here.
Let's see. Sometimes they get pushed underneath. If it's lost forever, it's not the end of the world. I can't get under the table right now. Alright, you're doing. So far, I've done combat in this area. What are you doing?
I'm doing this assault here right now, and then I'm going to work my way north.
Okay.
We're done in the north.
I'll try and do that.
All right, these guys break.
When you get to 0, you break. Other than that, you're fine.
Yeah. If they're if they're like in 1, 2, or 3, they probably wouldn't obey orders to charge or attack. But
it's not letting me decrease the counter on the back of this piece.
Which one?
Clone it.
Over here.
Oh wait.
I'm just gonna make a new
Is there a bonus for assault column versus
Okay, there
line?
we go.
I'm not seeing it.
Oh, did you find it?
I just realized that these were actually reversed, and I need the first brigade.
Assault column in line. They should move quicker up to the front. They basically get column speed, and then if you want, you can give a +1 in their melee attack for the depth.
Okay.
Is there anywhere I can help with combat?
Infantry or artillery shooting an assault column should probably also get a +1.
Nope.
We lost another thing.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I did combat above the black line.
I'm just gonna label this right here, third vision, so I actually remember. Yeah.
All right, so for Violon, the light infantry brigade broke. The cuirassiers have not.
Okay.
And this infantry was breaking already. They're fleeing somewhere.
The Heising Cuirassiers, the second division Heising Cuirassiers, they wanted to basically charge in if there was an opening. So I'm just wondering if there is one right now.
Is Vardelsleben captured?
He's probably about to be, yeah.
This French artillery here, the line broke right as they reached them from the artillery fire. So I still had them do one hit on the artillery.
And they said
I didn't have them break. And then these cuirassiers overran this artillery.
Okay. Is that all the combat?
We're all done in the north.
You did these lines up here further north.
I got that.
Right. Sweet, thank you.
It's now 1340.
Could be done in a couple turns.
Might be. Brunswick is joining.
Okay. Right. I shall see you guys in a bit.
Alright, Prince of Orange.
I'm still alive.
Your attack has gone in. You're still alive, although you've had a few harrowing moments. The 1st Brigade took devastating artillery fire on the way in and basically broke and ran. But their attack was replaced by the cuirassiers, who moved around them and through them, and was able to overrun the French artillery and kind of break through the center. The 2nd Brigade, their attack's still going on in the south, though you can see the French are counter-charging in assault columns. To the north, your Light Brigade is exchanging volleys with the French line. And you don't see much other than that because you're surrounded by gunfire and gunsmoke and battle.
All right, so forward, I yell, and I will lead the cavalry there and turn left and trying to get the commander of the 61st line of the French. So basically, I'm trying to wing around and into the rear of the 61st line so that I try to get their commander.
Okay, got it. Okay.
And that's it.
Thank
you. Mullendorf, what are your orders at this current time?
And can you give us like a few minutes here to discuss? We all just got together when we got the screenshots.
Oh yeah, you're perfect. Take your time.
So the first or second division's pretty much routed at this point. But I pulled pretty much all their reserves down south. So yeah, go ahead, commit the reserves and push through the center gap here. If you have to in the town, push with the bayonet. I want to roll up that northern flank. And I want to try to wrap this up as quickly as we can. So
yeah, we've been trying to push with the bayonet the whole damn time.
Have you? Okay.
Yeah, it's been unsuccessful. But the key here, I think we got to get the routed brigade right out in front of the army out of the way. Get that 1st Brigade out of the way. And I think we need to detach 1st Brigade from 2nd Division of the Reserve Corps to go and defend against the enemy cavalry threat.
There's what is this 2nd Division? There's another division from the reserve that can get committed to that. It's just infantry, but it can get committed. We don't have to detach this actual block that we have by us right now. So I would just have the artillery.
That is the other division. I would say
that's who you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, half of it goes south and half of it join the attack. Split the difference. Because we need more weight here.
That's fine. Just have the mass battery fire on this massive infantry just to our southeast, and then send this division in through the hole, and have the cav keep trying to clear out that artillery. That's essentially what I was going to have you guys do, anyways. We'll just keep widening this gap.
And for my division that's in the south, I think it's Armin's. Do you want to just defensive positions to defend against that flank, or
first brigade will screen the south, 2nd Brigade will add its weight.
Join the attack. Okay, perfect, got it. We still have one more brigade to the west of. Oh, never mind. They're both here. Never mind.
Order all of your guys' supply wagons to go and move over by 1st Brigade. Just so they don't get all burned up. We don't want to lose any more of our wagons.
1st Brigade's which division?
2nd Division.
Reserve.
1st Brigade, 2nd Division. Yeah. So about Armin.
Okay, James, we're ready for orders.
All right, Mullendorf, we'll start with you.
My orders are to get that 1st Brigade the hell out of our way and get our batteries in line, angling towards the south mass of infantry, the French infantry kind of right in front of us there, and open up with canister.
Okay. Brunswick, you're staying here?
Yep.
Okay. I'll let Enrico take the rest of the orders.
Okay. All right.
No, they're not forming square.
All right. Well, we won't have them form square. All right. I've done the artillery fire. It was largely ineffective, and there's not a lot for the artillery to shoot at other than each other.
About to say.
All right. So cavalry get any benefit, or they get 2 dice? Same thing.
They get 2 dice. Cavalry charging infantry gets, and in Napoleonics gets a bonus.
So +1.
Who are these? Are these Hussars?
All right, Red Star. Who are you? Where are you resolving, Red Star?
I just resolved, so all three of these down here formed assault column and charged through that last brigade. And then I haven't figured out what was going on in the north yet.
I'll do the north.
Okay.
I don't know if the cavalry's been. Has this cavalry all been moved already, Squire? This in the south, Violans.
Yeah, Violanis wants to personally turn the second chasseur into the cuirassier fight, and gave some confused orders to the 12th chasseur, which I think is going to wind up with them sort of paralyzed.
All three of these commanders are leading from the front still. Should I start rolling for?
Start rolling for deaths.
I think this regiment pretty much doomed.
Attack from this side. It's been pretty bad. They're running.
Yeah, Morand has died.
So it's +1 for a cavalry charge, +1 for flanking, right?
For where?
Over here.
I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry.
Down here on the.
Oh,
The advanced guard were ordered to retreat just as the Prussians ordered their assault, and for the cavalry to run down anyone trying to get away.
It's dragoon. Yeah, so +1. I usually do +2 for flank attacks. So.
Okay.
+2
So,
or 3.
do they get a plus for a charge?
Yeah.
Okay, so +3, and they rolled twice, right? For melee.
For melee, yeah.
5, 5, 4, 2.
Oof.
Is the
That's
Enrico's not here.
What's the advantage for cavalry hitting infantry?
Depends on if they're heavy or what kind of
They're
cavalry.
lights. They're lights.
Lights. So if they're not in square formation, +1 attack. If it's on the flank,
They're in column.
Oh yeah, give them like a +2 or 3 on that roll.
All right.
The French north flank's about to crumble. They're getting flanked.
Should I just leave Morand in the chat?
Oh.
Yeah, if he died, I mean, he can take over as one of his sub-commanders. So he can play on as Debilly or Brouard or Deaulnier. Any one of these.
All right.
It's all the combat done in the middle. Why does Enrico take it so long?
was eventful in the north.
Yeah, how's that?
Do we
I'm
have
not
a
paying
winner
attention
finally?
well. How's that fighting going?
We have 2 broken Prussian brigades and 1 French brigade holding on by a thread. But it's going to go next turn.
Yeah, that's a pretty steep hill, so if anyone's fighting uphill, I'd give them a -1 attack penalty if you haven't been doing that.
Never fight uphill, me boys.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Alright, I think all combat's done. It's now 2 o'clock.
Yep.
All right.
14.
Time. James, I just want to make sure that the artillery is able to fire perfectly fine. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's fine. We already resolved combat, so
Okay.
it's the next turn.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Oh, I completely forgot about something. Alright, Prince of Orange, you've wheeled your cavalry brigade north to hit on the French flank. They're partially in the town itself, which isn't a great position for the cavalry, so some of your attack is stymied by having to move around buildings and such, but still you're putting pressure on the French flank and forcing them to fall back, starting to break through. I think that's about it. To the south, there more cuirassiers are moving on the French other flank, so you kind of driven a big hole in the line. Yeah. Your orders?
All right. So change the direction of the charge. I want the cuirassier turn 180 degrees, and they are to aim the charge southward and into the rear of the third of the 17th line, the one with the third core Davout token right on top of it. So yeah, basically I want to charge into that specific brigade rear, and that's it.
Okay. It'll take about a turn to disengage and reform facing south, but
Take about a turn to disengage.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah.
All right, you got it.
Okay, we should be fine. We just need to let this play out. I already sent. I'm waiting to hear back from Sex Vibe. So we just need to let this play out.
Would it help if the second division, first brigade was, or sorry, first division, second brigade was in assault column behind the first? Would that help? That'll let our line to retreat if they needed to.
The
Don't
only
do that,
thing is,
guys.
so yeah. The thing is, because I'd rather have them there. Because if what I think is going to happen is the French line infantry is going to try to charge into first brigade and punch through it, and I'd rather have second brigade there as a net to just like thicken
Catch
that
it
line,
all.
if that makes sense. Yeah. Because if they do that, then sure we can send second to the second in, and they can break it. Because I'm pretty sure 17th line is going to die in this charge against a mass battery firing canister. Not too worried about that.
Right. Schmetto, what are your orders?
Have my cavalry assist with continuing to capture that last gun. I guess the other cavalry's already getting hit with canister right in front of it.
So, are
And
you talking about the rear?
yeah.
Okay.
Continue to have my, who did I send? That was that the second brigade flank around through the town.
Mhm.
And that'll be it. Honestly, continue to light melee battle. See how that turns out.
Okay. Just give me that. I'm still gonna have that tight. I'm assuming you just want to keep on pushing, correct?
What was that for?
The light brigade for Schmetto.
Oh yeah. We definitely want to take out the 51st. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. And all right. Nothing else that I'm seeing. Cockruth, what are your orders?
Can I have the first brigade, second division form square?
First Brigade, Second Division, to square. Yes. Oh, great. Just lost that piece to the floor. Okay. Whatever. That's fine.
And then the first, I mean, we're just standing our ground, preparing to take a charge for the first
Alright.
brigade, first division.
Okay. Any other orders at all?
Nope, that's everything.
All right. I shall be back. Have a good one, guys.
James, my orders are to go back and try to get all those broken units into a big square around the wagons. Try to reform them and tell them just form square around the wagon.
Okay.
Oh boy, I love division level squares.
This is a core square.
Yeah, it's pretty close at this point. Yeah.
All right, Red Star, what haven't you done yet?
I
I can do north.
I think I've done all of this to the south here.
Yeah, I'll
This
just
is my last roll for these guys here.
I'll do Hassenhausen.
Hey, I got that piece back. Let's see. Oh, whoa.
Are these artillery here able to fire into the flank of the assault column, or should I have them fire into these ones as they
I'd
approach the
split
line?
it between the two of them,
Okay.
but it would be pretty into assault column on the flank like that would be like a +1. It'd be pretty devastating.
That's gruesome. Canister.
Yeah, canister range. Well, at least on these guys, canister at an angle into assault column.
Yeah, that's +3.
Ritz has done for the day.
Withdrawing.
He's got 4 broken infantry brigades.
But he's tied down the French.
Yes, and he broke the 85th line.
Yep. There's heavy fighting in the town of Hassenhausen. It's not as organized as it looks here. It's a big mess.
Yeah,
The cuirassiers.
it's like the good old days. Yeah.
Orange is reforming his cuirassiers facing south. They're preparing for a charge, so you can let the French know about that. Let's see. I guess if the French can push through here, I don't know if they're going to, but if they can, I'd say the French are winning. I don't know. Okay,
I think the French have won in the north, in Spielberg.
So they won in the north. They're withdrawing in the south. What's Friant doing? He's reforming his artillery.
Friant is, he wanted to send 1 infantry battalion to engage the cavalry that are now gone and deploy the artillery, but they're not in range of, they're not in range of anything.
So the 2 of his brigades.
I would not say that the French are going to push through here in the center.
Okay. It looks bad.
Yeah,
I think
there's lights here in the south of their line, and they're punching above what they should be. They rolled a lot of 6s, and their enemy rolled 2s and 1s. But that canister in the flank of the 30th line here took them all the way from 8 to 2 with the combat afterward as well. So
let's do at least one more turn of combat, and then we'll
right.
call it. We'll see. Could these be deleted?
Yep.
Right.
All right. So it's now 220. Yep.
Oh, and Davout technically, I rolled for him and he died as well just now.
The Iron Marshal.
But I don't know. That's two generals dead in a row. I can ignore that roll if you.
So wait.
Let's save it for the end of the game.
Yeah, they're just fighting these cuirassiers, which have almost broken. So.
Don't forget if they are fighting in the front, they give a +1 attack bonus for their. British.
Yeah, I've been adding that. Okay. They've done a lot of 6s.
1420, you said, correct?
Yep.
Right. I shall be back.
Let's see. Mollendorf. All right, Mollendorf, you leave the big general powwow and move to the rear where you find the shattered remnants of 2nd Division, 1st Division, some of the reserve corps, I think. Anyway, it's a giant mess, but you start issuing orders and commands and barking demands and trying to get men to start covering the wagon train, which by bits and pieces they start to do.
Yeah, I want to emphasize that it's for their own survival that we're doing this.
Okay. All right. We'll be busy doing that for a while.
And whatever the strongest unit is, put them on the south end of it.
Okay. Got it. Thank you. All right. All right, Prince of Orange, your cavalry have withdrawn from the fight at the edge of Hassenhausen. They've reformed facing south. Casualties are pretty high. The men and horses are looking pretty tired, but they've got one more charge in them. You can see lots of fighting to the west as the Hastings Cuirassiers are engaged with an entire French line regiment. And what are your orders?
Oh, right. So what I want to do is I'm boosting my luck here, and luck's damn sure is with me. So I will charge into the battery and then into the brigade that the other cuirassier right there to my southwest currently engaged, and that will be it. Charge the battery and then charge the 17th light 17 line brigade, and that's it.
All right, you got it.
All right.
Alter a little bit.
Okay, well, we'll commit first brigade and second brigade, first division into the 30th line. So full regalia, full charge.
Right.
And then we'll have second brigade, second division do the same for into their assault column that's going into them. And can we have our cuirassiers support them as well? The cuirassiers we have behind them. Quinsow cuirassiers, second division.
I'm just forming these up.
No, don't do that. Hold them there because I don't know where their cav went, and they had three squadrons of it running around. I want to keep them there just in case.
Okay, never mind. Belay that. And then can we pull our I believe you said there were dragoons. Can we bring them back south?
Yep.
Or our lines. Okay, perfect.
Where's Red Star?
All right. The 30th line wanted to see if they could direct any of their attacks into the artillery. They wanted to send a regiment that way, was how they...
Well, I mean, they're already fully engaged with this division, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they would.
All right. Have you rolled any of these combats?
I'm doing the cavalry. I'm doing this one.
Okay. All right, I'll start here in the south.
There we go.
Looks like that was all she wrote.
Who had the French cavalry in Rehausen?
That's me.
All right. Well, the Prussians sent their cavalry to engage.
Oh, yeah. There were standing orders to countercharge if the Prussians came
Okay.
in. Not exactly great cavalry ground.
Not really.
Wish I could find that piece that way.
I know.
for first brigade, third division.
How did you break up the artillery? Was that a status? How did that get?
They hadn't been firing. I thought they got overrun.
No, they did. I'm just wondering how the pieces, like, they're nice and scawampusly.
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
There's
right.
a button when you right click on them.
Oh, defeated.
I'm not seeing it. Where's the oh, there's a defeated. Okay. Yeah, I need to use that on some of these.
Is this French artillery nearby the Prussian battery? Is that defeated?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes,
sorry.
I changed that.
Oh, who's Violon fighting?
The Prussian cavalry got sent up to fight him.
Who's gonna win that fight?
So far, the Prussians.
Yeah, they have.
Violon's been fighting a lot already.
They have the numbers, and Violon's not fresh.
Interesting. Why did Friant deploy his artillery so far? What's he firing at? I guess there's.
He wanted to move into the extreme range of these Prussian horses. Oh, they're defeated. Okay. Didn't know that. Then these guys are going to move a little bit farther up.
Did the French break through here? They're still battling.
They're both at 1 remaining.
Let's go ahead and break them for the post game.
Can Friant fire on these guys with his artillery?
Yeah, you can roll for where?
Right. These guys on second brigade.
They're on the other side of a ridge.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they would reach.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's show these guys breaking and running. Flip.
Yeah.
I wish there was a broken state for these pieces.
Like a disordered. That's one thing.
I think there is one for the Civil War lines of battle pieces, but not these guys.
Ahistorical. So the Prussians held in the middle are winning there. The French won in the north, and I guess the Prussians are winning in the south long term. So
what about the
a Pyrrhic with a loss in the middle, the win in the north, they'll have to pull back anyway. So it's looking like a costly Prussian victory.
Yeah.
I think.
What about the troops in Hassenhausen? Do you want them to surrender?
No, not yet. That's just still heavy fighting in the town. Just leave it.
Okay.
But they are surrounded, so it's not looking good long term. All right, let's bring everyone to the lobby.
All right.
Hello.
Vive l'Empereur.
Oops.
Is this just the French? Here they go. There's the Prussians.
Not my business.
Boy, I'm losing my luck there.
All right, welcome everyone. Please mute yourselves until it's your turn to speak. We got a large group, so a lot of people to cover. But first of all, thanks everyone for playing. This was a blast. I really enjoyed the map. So Sean, thank you for making the map, and thanks to all the umpires for helping run a pretty large game, actually. Before we reveal the map and the end state, let's hear from the CIC, see how they feel about how they're doing. So Brunswick, first of all.
I think things are going great. I think we're just about to destroy a French corps, and I just got word that another French element is retreating. I have no idea what's happened to my northern flank, but I haven't heard anything, so no news is good news.
All right, and Davout?
I trust in the power of our leading from the front, and I believe that the center is close to being broken in one way or another. I've also believed that our battle in the north is currently ending towards a French victory, and the retreating division that he's reporting of is actually about to be supported by French cavalry. And they were just moving into a better position anyway.
All right. Let me share my screen and share what happened. All right, so this map is huge, and the scale of the units is pretty small, so I think both teams underestimated the scale of it, and so both teams, I would say, split themselves too much. But it's kind of ironic because it ended up in 3 different battles in 3 different sectors. So one French division plus the Arty Corps went up the middle, and then the main Prussian Corps also went up the middle with their reserve corps, and then the Francomont group under the Prussians moved up north along the ridge, and the French, which division? 3rd Division? Goudin's 3rd Division was moving up. So we had a fight up here between these two, and then another fight in the south. We had the French cavalry followed by the 1st Division, I think it was. Or who? I don't remember who's down here.
2nd Division.
2nd Division, thank you. So the French were pretty spread apart. They had 3 divisions over a 4, almost 5 mile frontage, and these pieces aren't that big. The Prussian advanced guard was coming this way, so we had another fight here with that. So three separate fights. The biggest was here in the middle, but each one important on its own. I mostly had units and oversaw the middle one, which the Prussians were fairly aggressive in attacking. I guess I'll talk about the middle one. The other umpires have to talk about the others. But the end state is there's heavy fighting. It's just a giant mess in Hassenhausen as there's heavy fighting, but Debilly's brigade is basically surrounded and will eventually lose. In the center, the cuirassier attacks were finally repulsed, although there are dragoons charging in now, and I think we rolled for it and Davout died towards the end there, so that doesn't bode well for the corps. The French attack in the center was repulsed, so the Prussian reserve corps lines held, although the Prussians took a lot of casualties in that fight. I mean, they have 2 divisions worth of men that were broken. And then here at the bottom, I guess I'll let Gabby talk more about what happened down here because I didn't. But we're ending with a big cavalry fight between Prussians and Violon. I think the Prussians are going to, the fresh Prussian cavalry are outnumbering Violon. I think are going to win that one. And then, well, I'll let Gabby talk about that. So what we are calling it is a Prussian victory. The Prussians are winning in the middle and they're winning in the south. They lost in the north, but with losing the 2 other sectors, for the Goudin's division will have to pull back anyway. So it is an ahistorical Prussian victory. I think the Prussians succeeded because the French split themselves up too much, unfortunately, and we're just not strong enough to defend their flanks and hold against the Prussians. I did do some trickery. I was mean to the Prussians to represent their bureaucracy and ineffective organization. So all Prussian dispatches took twice as long as the French dispatches. So coordination was probably difficult, although the Prussians did their favorite Kriegspieler thing, which was to all group up in the middle and hang out the whole game, which I guess is okay. So that helped overcome that a little bit. But any communication, like to the south or north, not that it mattered too much because there wasn't much of a chance of coordinating anyway. But that was delayed. And then the Prussian units generally had less morale, so they were more prone to breaking faster than the French. But they did outnumber the French 2-1, so it's kind of amazing that Davout historically won this thing. But let's go ahead and hear from the other umpires, their experiences, and what happened on their side. So, Umpire Enrico, we'll start with you.
All right, so I was helping out with Josh in the center. I think that the fight went really well. It was really nice working with the Schmettow and Cockruth. Really nice guys. I did like seeing the fight up in Hausen. Artillery was in a bit of a not so great position at the start, but once you guys started moving in, I think it just was the beginning of the end for the French troops there. Overall, I think that as far as the center is concerned, I didn't really check the rest. I think it worked out great. So, yeah, a really nice game.
All right, thank you. Umpire Gabby.
Right. Yeah. I had the South. I had Saxe Weimar and Friant, and they met on the Sonnendorf Ridge, and Friant was outnumbered, but I don't think insurmountably so, but decided to withdraw rather than face Saxe Weimar and left a rear guard, but the rear guard started to retreat just as the Prussians attacked and were totally defeated and surrendered. And there's that Prussian cavalry battle, and I think it was well fought. The Saxe Weimar did a good job of not rushing the assault, and was able to follow up on some victories. I think that Friant, I think it was a little bit of a mistake to retreat in the face of a force that had total cavalry superiority. You had, I think, if you had some cavalry to defend your retreat, things might have gone better. But yeah, it was a very fun game, and I had a fun time umpiring for you guys.
All right, Umpire Miles.
Let me unmute. I had the battle in the far north, which was a really very evenly matched fight between two players who were both very aggressive and mirror images of each other. Both had 4 infantry brigades. The French had a slight advantage in artillery with 3 batteries to 1. And then the Prussians had a hussar unit, and the French had no cavalry. Fight seesawed back and forth, but these guys, I think, had listening devices because they would mirror each other's moves almost every turn. So when one would attack the left flank, his opposite number would launch an attack on his right, and they'd meet in the middle. The larger size of the French formations, which James kind of hinted at, was telling in the end, where all 4 of the Prussian infantry brigades eventually broke. The Prussians used their cavalry advantage to break a French brigade, but in the end were forced to withdraw. But they did tie up Gauden's division, and Gauden is way too far away to be able to influence events in the south. So a French victory in the north and a strategic loss.
Thank you. Appreciate your help umpiring. Umpire Red Star.
I was in charge of the French there in the middle, so the CIC, Davout, and then Moran's first, and Hannick, or however you say that, the artillery. It was a lot of fun umpiring the 3 of them. They formed up a good position. I feel like they were very aggressive in their march, but when they didn't reach that ridge to the west they wanted to, they formed a good line, but it seemed like a lot of their trouble came from enemy cavalry just overrunning their guns. A lot of their firepower was taken out that way, and then they countercharged, but there were just too many lines. I think they broke through 2 lines of Prussians before this couldn't make it any further, especially trying to break that artillery, the Prussian artillery. They all started to fall apart, and lots of leading from the front. I don't think any of the French commanders would have survived long at all if we'd taken every roll for their death. But I think we were a little generous there, so definitely soured their chances near the end.
All right, thank you. Umpire Squire?
I don't have a lot to add. I was mostly handling dispatches through the game. It was interesting to watch the French communicate with each other. I especially appreciated the notes home from some of the French commanders when they took up sword and eagle in hand and went into the breach at the last possible second. That was a very nice RP touch. I also had, for part of the game, the French cavalry under General Valland, who had quite a wild ride, who busted up some Prussian artillery and some infantry on this ridge on the south of the sort of central flank. Managed even to drive off some of the Prussian cuirassiers with just light cavalry to his name. But then, and I think a fateful decision, elected to try to escape southwest rather than turning back north into the main battle to the northeast. He did make it clear to Rehausen in the south, but unfortunately there got jumped by fairly fresh and more numerous Prussian light cavalry, which he's holding off for now, but is ultimately going to probably wind up driving him off and dispersing his division. Still, it looked like a fun ride, and I was glad to be along for part of it.
All right, thank you. All right, now we'll hear from all the players so you can share your experiences, what you learned, what you might have done differently. And so I'm just working alphabetically top to bottom. So we'll start with Feld Marshal Mollendorf.
Yeah, it was a really fun game. It was great to be able to play on my own map instead of umpiring it. So for everyone who wasn't a part of that Grand Jena experience, we basically did both Jena and Auerstedt about a month apart. And each of those were 8-hour-long games, so 16 total hours staring at these maps. And that was all run originally by Marshall, and then Felix kind of took over. So I did have prior knowledge of the map, so I did try to give the advice of maybe don't spread out that much, but it's so tempting. The most fun part for us, I think, was just being able to see the enemy so suddenly and know that we were just going to have a fight. We weren't going to have a marching simulator. And I think as we saw them at like 40 minutes into the game, and both the CIC and I were pretty much on the same page, so we really didn't even need the dispatches. Although I did notice that they were significantly delayed because it was like 40 minutes late every time. Yep. But I think that would have messed us up if we had some sort of fancy plan, but our plan wasn't particularly fancy. Otherwise, I think the only feedback I would give is for Enrico. I don't know if it was your first time umpiring, but when you were going down the line to get orders, I noticed you were trying to like prompt to get orders for each piece as you would go. And I think as you gain experience, you might want to shift to just letting the players give the orders for whatever they want to do. Don't try to like prompt them to move every single piece. If they don't give orders, they don't give orders, you know?
All right, understood. Thank you.
But a great job if that was your first
Yeah,
time.
it was his first time.
Great job. But thank you guys.
All right, Field Marshal Duke of Brunswick.
So things went not at all according to plan from basically the get-go. We deployed a lot further forward than I expected, so there's a lot of kind of shifting things on the fly. We were actually planning on setting up a defense a lot further back, but by the time our delayed dispatches were getting into places, we were already way too far forward. So I mentally shifted, and I think Mullendorf did too, of just getting kind of like hyper aggressive. As soon as we saw the French, I immediately kind of went for an aggressive approach. I did a definite suicide charge with the cavalry to try to knock out a bunch of guns early, and then I kept just throwing infantry in and trying to break apart the center. Right away, I tried to call back our advance guard that I sent in the south to do more of a center approach, but our delayed dispatches made that almost like a 4-turn turnaround for that to start actually happening. But I think everything worked out for the best in the end. I think if I had to do something differently, it would be not spread out my stuff so much. But it, like Weber said, it's really just tempting you have all this area and you want to try to utilize as much of it as you can. So, but yeah, thanks Umpires was a great. Oh my God, that's way bigger than I thought it was. Holy crap! Yeah, thank you.
Only
Umpires.
one of two of this same exact size.
Yeah, it was a great game. Job to the French. You almost captured me a few times. Well, or killed me because I was a little bit too far forward and by myself and relying on a single light brigade to protect me.
Yeah, Violon might have caught you if he kept pushing. That's funny. All right, thank you. Goudin, 3rd Division.
Yeah, this was my first game, so it's pretty fun just experiencing that. I wish I'd have been a bit more aggressive. Instead of trying to let my artillery do a little softening at first, I should have just followed my first mind and had my infantry divisions assault them originally. Maybe I could have ended that engagement a little sooner and probably got back to help support. But yeah, past that, I have really nothing more to add.
Well, you won your engagement, so good job. You did well for your first game. Friant, 2nd Division, down the south.
This was very interesting for me. Initially, I knew that Villon was ahead of me. I didn't know where. So I crossed the Saale, did all the things I needed to. I get to Sonnendorf, and I see some Prussians. So I think, I'm going to, splay for battle just just east of Sonnendorf. Oh, no, west of Sonnendorf. I then see that there's quite a lot of Prussians, and I misread the Prussian cavalry as infantry, which didn't help, which is probably why I left, what's his face? Left Kister's division, Kister's brigade, sorry, completely out of position for that cavalry. I probably should have stuck around and tried to fight them off because they were mostly cavalry. But I heard very many dire calls from the center, and I really wanted to help them out. But overall, it was very fun. I've learned a bit, which is good, and I'm probably going to get court-martialed for this. That's pretty much all of it. Yeah.
Thank you. Morand, 1st Division.
Yeah, howdy, folks. This was a fun game. My 1st division was all of the French infantry forces in Hessenhausen and then half of our artillery. We made contact with the Prussians literally on the first turn. Our first update, 20 minutes in, we had Prussian cavalry right ahead of us. So it was very much right into the fight here. We deployed as best we could to set up some defensive positions around Hessenhausen, and I think we did a fairly good job on the tactical level of orchestrating that defense. I feel like we hit far above our weight against a vastly superior Prussian force, but the the numbers did end up kind of telling in the end there. I was killed in action, personally leading that bayonet charge there that we launched on the southern flank there at the end. And then spent 2 turns playing as Debilly over there in Hassenhausen and leading that defense. Probably about to die again, but so it goes. But this was a lot of fun. Thanks to the umpires for running this.
All right. Thank you. General Hanik, French artillery.
Hi. Yeah, like everyone else, I had a really great game. It was a great experience, particularly fun to sit with Miranda and Davout and reflect on the kind of declining state of the battle. So I had the French artillery, and it was put to the south of our line as soon as we engaged. I was a little bit unsure of that, but it did seem to prove effective against the enemy's advance of infantry. But it felt like after that point, after I saw the Prussian cavalry to my south, my hand was forced for much of the battle. All I could do is turn, fire 1 volley at them, and that's pretty much it. But after a good amount of playing infantry, it was really interesting to play artillery for the first time, and particularly in terms of working out how to protect them, which I didn't do very well here, and specifying what kind of munitions to fire. But yeah, it was a really good game. Thank you to the umpires and thank you to everyone else for playing. It was a blast.
Thank you. General Villan.
I kind of outpaced General France immediately without really realizing how far forward I was getting. And then I was kind of playing under the assumption, or not playing under the assumption, I was kind of playing with the intention of being as aggressive as possible. So I found the baggage train and immediately attacked it and burnt it. And then after that, I kind of, I wanted to avoid the cuirassiers, and then I moved east and I did my best to roll that flank as much as possible. That light brigade is full of Chads. I am very surprised they were able to right face and snap off a full volley in the middle of a cavalry charge towards them. Props to them. And then they lasted an entire round in melee against 2 different squadrons or battalions or whatever you want to call them of cavalry. So that was pretty amazing to see. And then the cuirassiers, we rear charged them and we got them. And then I got jumped in Rehausen, which I didn't even see that cavalry until it jumped me. So the intent was to bounce back and forth between the battles and hit because I noticed that it was pretty much 2 separate battles. My intent was to bounce back and forth and try and hit weak points along each line because my forces were a little bit a little bit hurt because or a little bit hurt, and then there was no weak points, and then I got jumped. Thank you, umps.
All right. Grand Duke of Saxe-Weimar. Langbert.
This was a very fun game. Interesting enough, I had the same command in the big game. Well, in this game now, I was dispatched towards the south for flanking maneuver. And I was well on my way to do that when I reached Bad Salzen, when I got the order to move back towards the north. And then I came in from the south, and when I spotted French infantry on the ridge line south of Sonnendorf. And I thought, well, as they don't look stronger than me, so let's get up on the ridge line and roll them up. And that worked splendidly. And if I see it correctly, I even catch the last remnants of fleeing French.
Yep. I think so. Oh yeah, and this fight too. All right.
So my idea was to now move east and north to Hessenhausen. So I really enjoyed this game. Thank you very much.
All right. Grand Duke Kakelruth.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, I was the reserve corps. I came up behind our main force in the center. And this is my second time being in command of like a reserve unit, and I always find myself wanting to go in, even though my role is to be a reserve. So The players in the center were experienced, and so they kind of kind of dissuaded some of that. And then when we actually went into combat, it was pretty. I think it was decisive because we were fresh, and the French had already been fighting the whole time, and so I think it contributed to a little bit of our success in the end. So I really enjoyed the game. Thanks to to our umpire Enrico, I think it was. Good game.
Right, thank you. Davout.
I have to say, even upon looking at the end state and the dire state of the French situation, I had an extremely fun experience with the game, even as losing, and have learned a lot from it. But I have to say, the greatest part I experienced was the map. And just going, how far apart is that actually? And then realizing upon our deployment, oh, they're on the other side of the globe. But beside that, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Good.
It's about my piece.
All right, Prince of Orange.
All right, hey guys. I'm Prince of Orange, the commander of the first division. I fight in the battle at the center there. So what happened to me is pretty crazy. And I'm boosting my luck, and I'm actually getting reward for that. So basically, our core face the French right off the bat after the 30 minutes, and my cavalry immediately detect the French lead element at the center. Then we deploy into line, and if you have seen the meme I sent on the after party, basically the wing commander, Molendov, ordered me to charge the grand battery, and I actually do that, and I somehow actually survive. And at some point in the middle of the charge, I saw there's a tiny weeny gap between the right flank, which is in the settlement of Heisenhausen itself, and the center battle line out on the open field. There's a tiny weeny gap that have an artillery battery, and so I decided, oh boy, I'm going to die any minute now, so I better make it an epic moment. So yeah, I led a single squadron of cuirassier and charge into the battery. I actually survived that. Got the battery, turn to the right, turn to the left flank, make the defender at Hasenhausen get into square, get a supply wagon of theirs, disengage, go into the rear and charge the the brigade that Davout was leading at the moment. And on the way into the end of the game, I actually survived that. That is an insane experience. And yeah, I really had a blast of it. I caused so many havoc with just a single squadron of cuirassier, and that's so epic, man. Yeah, I really had a blast there. So yeah, thank you for the invite team for inviting the games. That was a really fun game in my experience. A very crazy one, actually.
Good. Yeah, it sounds like everyone enjoyed it. I'm glad. I'm going to end the recording here, but you're welcome to hang out and keep talking about the game as much as you want. And I hope to see you guys in the next 1 or 2 live games we have coming up. Everyone have a good night and a good morning.